So, what is your name?
My name is Juan Vucetich, and I was born in Argentina on July 20th, 1858. I was an anthropologist and also a police officer.
So, Juan, what are you known in history for? Shit.
I was credited with making the first criminal fingerprint identification. This also led to Argentina being the first country to replace anthropometry with fingerprinting. I was the first person to ever discover latent fingerprinting. This is important to forensic science because this is a process that is used daily in forensics. Fingerprinting is a process in which criminals dip their fingers on an ink pad and press them on the 10 card to record the ridges of their fingers. This is done because a person's fingerprint is individual. No two people have the same fingerprints, not even identical twins. I discovered this in 1892. Have you ever watched shows such as CSI or Law and Order and SVU? In these shows, when they convict criminals, they ask them to dip their 10 fingers and then press them onto 10 cards in which they have to roll their fingers so they could get the imprints to get all the ridges. And then this is what is used in their records to identify them. I first demonstrated the utility of fingerprint evidence in an 1892 case, which resulted in the identification and conviction of a suspect for first-degree murder. Shortly after that, I broke entirely with Burlington, arguing that a full 10-finger set of fingerprints was sufficient for identification and that complicated anthropometric measurements were unnecessary. In 1900, the Argentina Republic began issuing a kind of internal passport which included fingerprints, a practice that was eventually adopted by many other countries. Also, after I invented fingerprinting, it was not only used in Argentina to identify criminal suspects and convicts, it was also employed as a method of government control. After I perfected the system, Argentinian citizens were issued an identification book with a fingerprint stamp that functioned as an internal passport.
How would you say you impacted the world of forensics?
I would say I had a profound impact on the world of forensics because without the use of fingerprinting today, there would be fewer conviction rates because fingerprints are prime evidence, it's individual evidence, no one else has the same type of fingerprints. The fingerprints are the next best thing to DNA, so I would think that I had a profound impact on the world of forensics today, and without me, they wouldn't have been able to come this far.